Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, all week long as we've been watching the storm system approach, we've known that for North Alabama, our main concern was going to be heavy rain. And now that we're really watching that environment change, as we've seen that over the past 24 hours, our concern for severe weather started to heighten. But what we're seeing right now, all of the rain that we've got in place is helping limit that threat just a little bit. And go ahead and take a look here. It's quiet farther to the west now that the cold front has moved through the shoals. Farther toward the east, though, especially right along the I-65 corridor, that's where the heaviest rain has set up shop. And we still got some decently strong thunderstorms in this area. So I want to show you all of this moving towards the northeast. I'm going to stop this for you just for a second. And I want to put a track on some of this that's happening here in western Cullman County, because as I'm looking at the winds data, there is a little bit of broad rotation trying to show up. So I think that it is worth watching and worth keeping an eye on as we go forward. So this is going to be just southwest of Cullman, tracking towards the east-northeast, eventually moving into spots like Gunnersville over the next hour or so, 517. So just be mindful of the fact that we do have some stronger thunderstorms in the area in addition to all of the heavy rain. This is a wider look. I've drawn in the cold front for you. Those stronger storms are riding right along where that cold front is located. And as we go through the next several hours, even though that front slowed down quite a bit, it will clear the area farther toward the east, up towards the northwest. You see the snow, you see the mix. For us, we are looking at the chance for maybe some freezing drizzle. I'll show you what that looks like on future radar in a second, but here's the reminder for that severe threat for the rest of today. And so 1 out of 5 on the scale from the Storm Prediction Center for North Alabama specifically. But if you're looking slightly farther towards the south there, parts of Blount and Etowah counties also included in that level 2 out of 5. So that's a slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Our counties farther west have been cleared from that flood watch. Farther towards the east, we are still under that. It lasts until midnight. We're still really trying to keep an eye on that risk for standing water, flash flooding, and then river flooding as we get into tomorrow and we see all of this runoff. Rainfall total so far today, not quite as high as originally anticipated, just over ½ an inch in Huntsville, over an inch in Decatur, 3/4 of an inch just shy of that in Muscle Shoals, and rainfall totals about 4/10 of an inch in spots like Fort Payne, Fayetteville, and Scottsboro. As far as that view in Huntsville, what view in Huntsville? We are stuck in the fog up on Montesano, 47 degrees. The front has moved through. That's why I wanted to show you this graphic and that view from the Wave 31 Thompson Roofing and Construction Skycam network. North-northwest wind, 10 miles per hour. That wind shift is indicative of the fact that the front has cleared Huntsville International Airport and will continue that path off towards the east. And if the wind change wasn't enough to convince you, look at the temperatures. We are running over 10 degrees warmer than the same time yesterday, farther east. Farther west, we are running over 10 degrees colder than this same time yesterday. And the front will just continue to make that difference and make that impact as we go through tonight into tomorrow. These are your temperatures for Friday. We're dropping down close to freezing by the morning. As we get into the afternoon, we are looking at highs struggling to hit the upper 30s. We hold on to cloud cover all day long. We keep that wind out of the northwest, and at times it'll be gusting up to 20 miles per hour. So as we go through the rest of this evening, here's that cold front again for you. Tracking eastward, the rain starts to subside, especially between 7 and 8 o'clock. We're almost done with the heavy stuff. And then watch farther towards the west here because there's still the chance for some lingering moisture after 10 o'clock tonight through midnight. And there's this little window where it can be cold enough when there's just enough moisture before that dryer makes an impact. And we could see some freezing drizzle in northwest Alabama, but you'll see that that window closes pretty quickly. As we wake up Friday morning, it's dry, but it is cloudy, and we keep those clouds all day long. Finally, though, by the time we wake up on Saturday morning, it's going to be even colder, temperatures in the 20s, but once we start to get into the weekend, we work some sunshine back in here. It's just going to take us a while to get there. 7-day forecast shows a very quiet weather pattern once all of this moves out. 24 degrees Saturday morning, 45 degrees, a chilly but sunny afternoon.